Hello everyone and welcome back to Allotment Life. This is my YouTube channel where I take you around the allotment with me and show you what I'm getting up to each week. Well, the weather has certainly changed after last week's heat wave. If you live in England, you'll know that we had 3 days of very hot weather, or very hot for us anyway, and since then there's just been lots and lots of rain. So last week I was here every single day watering, and that still didn't feel like enough. And this week I haven't had to do any watering at all except for in the greenhouse because we've just had so much rain. Today's plan is to have a quick sort through my seed box, see what I've got, and plant a few more rows out where I've created some space in one of the no-dig beds. I also want to have a look at the broccoli because I think there might be some more broccoli heads to harvest, and other than that I'll just have a quick potter around and see how the allotment's doing. Now that I've got some spare space here in this bed, I'm just going to have a quick look through my seeds and see what I can add and put in. Maybe another row of spring onions. We've decided to go with radish and lettuce. We have got some of this lettuce already in, and it's proving really popular. So I'll do a few more of those and a row of radish. I'll put a few more spring onions in because some of these don't look too great. They've wilted. They might come back to life with water, but I have got a little space here. I decided to just pull out all of the spring onions and sow a new row, but that's a good little harvest there. They'll be fine, and I'll start on my next row. I like to sow spring onion next to carrots to put off any carrot flies. Apparently they're not keen on the smell of onion, so this should help. I've just got some courgettes to harvest. Now the broccoli I picked the other day seemed to have started to separate, and I have got some in here that's not yet separated. So I think I'll harvest this today. The other broccoli that had separated never went through a stage of looking like this, so I was just waiting for it to happen, but it didn't seem to happen. Anyway, let's get this harvested. Hopefully some side shoots will start to grow from here, and there will be other smaller pieces of broccoli to pick. But this tiny little head is good progress for someone who's not grown broccoli before. So I'm pleased with that. It's just not as big as it is in the shops. However, mine is 100% natural, not covered in plastic, and I'm sure much better for us. This is today's little harvest. Lettuce leaves, courgette, spring onion, 2 little broccoli heads, some peas, and only 1 little raspberry today. We have a pigeon sitting on top of the greenhouse and Mum's not impressed. She says that if it poops on there or goes inside, then she won't be able to clean it very easily. I'm more worried about the glass. If he moves back a little bit, he's on the automatic open-close window, so it's not exactly the strongest pane of glass in the greenhouse. Mum also says that if it goes in, how are we going to get him out? But I'm not too worried about that. I don't think he's going to go in. It looks quite young actually. I can see some fluffy feathers. He's just stopping for a rest. The first cucumbers are ready. We have 2.
Very good.
There we go. 2 little Marketmore cucumbers. I'm just going to give the blueberries another feed because we've had one really good harvest off of them so far, and I'm not sure whether they're going to produce more, but just in case, I'll give them a feed. I wonder if the blueberries are at the end of their crop for this season. I mean, this is only their 2nd year. This bush hasn't done much at all, but this one, I managed to fill a little tray with quite a lot of blueberries, but that was it. We've had that one really good harvest, and then since then not many more have grown. I don't know whether that's due to the weather we've been having, or if blueberries only produce one big crop a year. I could look this sort of thing up on Google, but I'd rather find out myself. So if that means I've got to do a few years of learning to grow the blueberries and see what happens, then that's fine. Similar situation with the raspberries. We had quite a good harvest from the 3 tallest raspberry canes, but since then not much. Again, I'm not sure whether it's due to the weather or if they're done for the year, but they have started regrowing. So maybe they've finished producing crop and now they're starting to put on some extra height. Who knows? There's one nice one we can pick. Like I said, I'd rather just experiment, grow these things each year and learn the process rather than just go on Google and ask the question, get the answer. Anyway, I think I've just heard my little helper's garden gate opening. Yes, I have. So any second now, he's bound to come running up the allotment. Come on. Hello. Hiya. This little wildlife camera, and I was wondering if anyone would be interested in seeing any footage if I set this up on the allotment. If you would be interested in having a look at some wildlife camera footage from the allotment, let me know in the comments and I can try and include it at the end of next week's vlog. grown lavender, and I'm quite excited about this actually. It smells really strongly of lavender as well. I did just scatter a few seeds in this pot, and I should most probably separate them now and put them on. But they look really nice like that. I might take that home so that Mum can have it at her house and it will smell nice. It's not big enough to go in the ground yet. That would just get eaten instantly. But yay! Something new that I've learnt to grow. Thank you all so much for watching this week's video. I hope you all enjoy coming around the allotment and having a look at everything with me, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!